Welcome to Calm and Strong. Grab your yoga block. We are going to start off straight away with utilizing it, but we're actually going to do that down on the ground today. So if you've ever done teacup drills with me, we very likely have done those standing, and today we're going to do them down on the ground. So we're going to come right on into our seat, nice and low here. Find just a comfortable seat. Could be cross-legged, could be any other kind of seat, okay? And then let's start off here with our right hand, and we're actually going to do our teacup drills down here on the ground, which is going to change things quite a bit, I think. Still find all the movement you can. Now, if you haven't done a teacup drill with me, flat open palm, block rest in that hand, and we're cruising around all the ways we possibly can. So you'll find that you'll move your trunk and upper body quite a bit more here, because you just have less room underneath of you to navigate. Folding forward even, I'm feeling a stretch through the hips because of that. Okay. No real rules here, no right or wrong. You can use the other hand to lean back, to push through. Do make sure that you're reversing all your movements. However you move, going the opposite direction with it. Okay. And then from there, let's come on in. We're going to switch out the hands, of course, so other side. Notice what you feel here on this other side, your left side. Does it feel different? Is there more or less room to move? Or maybe they feel pretty similar. That's possible too. Again, just make sure you're reversing it. We can kind of get caught up in moving in the same pattern, the one that we figure out. Okay, let's bring it out and around here, and we're gonna utilize this yet again, another move. So just from that cross-legged seat you're in, go ahead and just place your block in your lap, set her there, and maybe it'll stay, okay. Well, we're grabbing the block regardless. You're gonna grab the block with your forearms. So I'm gonna reach down and scoop up my block like this, so I'm kind of hugging it in between here. So find that. Also make sure it's not too far down by the elbows. I'm going to reset mine so it's a little bit more truly in the forearms up by the wrists. Okay, so from there, let's shrug through the shoulders. So allow the shoulders to rise. Just find the shoulders essentially. And then now as you draw your shoulders down, we're just going to lift the arms. So the elbows will lift and lower. And you'll feel a stretch perhaps in the back, in the lats. So you're only lifting so far that you don't have to involve the shoulders. Okay, from right there, let's come back in, just normal, neutral, and then we're just going to rotate. An active twist. So when your body stops, you're there. Find that. Be sure you're breathing. Okay, and we'll come out with that. Let's set the block aside. Come on over into tabletop here, into our hands and knees. Couple of breaths. Let's move everything here. Arching, rounding, cat-cow style, just globally. Everything between your head and tailbone. Really finding the top and the bottom. Feel how the hands really push the floor away. And then from that, we are going to side bend our spine. So we're taking a big glance over the shoulder behind us, sweep around other side. Really accentuate that. Trying to find your feet back there behind you. Side bending. And then from there, we'll come back through. Let's tuck our toes, push back. Get a stretch there in the feet. And then go the rest of the way into a deep squat, like a yogi squat. Let the knees go wide. Sink in, letting gravity assist. And then from that, just right on back out through your table here. Come on out, finding half plank. So from table, I'm going to shift forward. Now I'm in a line from head to heel here. All right, so from that, then shoulders. So find a few of those shoulder shrugs. Arms are straight, shoulder blades are drawn together and apart. As you push away, shoulders are broad, let's cruise forward and back. So I'm going to head it back towards my heels, and then I'm forward into that half plank. So just find a few of these transferring weight forward, back. We're going to add on to this here. You're going to then slowly lower your body to the ground, lift through cobra, and push it back all the way to the heels. All right, find a pace that serves you. Sometimes we're led to move slow or fast. Choose a pace that serves you. What are you feeling that you need to move? Slowly, or do you need to just maybe kind of shake out some energy and move more quickly? Controlling that descent. There's some momentum behind all this, of course, but we still, again, we're moving with control and intention. This next time as you come down, let's stay and just slide on out into those elbows, Sphinx pose style here. And just take a moment. Maybe you shrug the shoulders again here because it's such a good place to do that. We can really feel and deal those shoulder blades. Okay, as you draw those shoulders down, let's glance up, just slightly lifting the chin. Let's pause here. And then we'll come down more, all the way. So take the hands wide, maybe just slightly off the mat by your sides there. And then as you lift into this little tiny cobra, let's move from the shoulder. So you'll dip the shoulder in, come out, other side. Obviously, head comes along for the ride here. Little twist from cobra. And then let's come out of this. We're going to work into locust pose, a little more engagement here as we continue on. Let's hover, lift everything. Glance down, so head and neck are nice and long, and then release in. Let's do several of these here, just lifting and lowering. Remembering to breathe. We're going to do one more of these, and you're going to take hands, legs wide, arms, legs wide, reaching, circle out the hands and feet. Find your hands and feet, and then bring it all in. We'll push back child's pose. Maybe bring the arms in, stack the hands, or you could even use your block for your head here, for your forehead. I really like that. Take a moment, let everything catch up. Everything we've done up until this point. And we'll rise here. I'm just going to sit back into the heels, get a little extra stretch right there into the quads and into the knees. Okay, from there, let's rise into high knees. And from high knees, we'll take the arms forward here, and we're just going to hover back. Not a back bend, a hover. Find how far you can cruise back and still rise forward. Yes, one more of these. Reach back. There we go. We'll bring the hands in, downward dog. Tuck those toes. Let this be yours. Spend a little time here. Pedal out the feet. Also consider the hands. We tend to focus in on the legs, I think, in dog pose. It, lift, spread the fingers, just feel the connection of the palms to the mat. Gently nod your head yes, shake your head no. See which one of those you need to do or say more of. Let's lift the heels, nice high, stretch there, deep bend in the knees. And then just let's step in, find your way, make it to the front of your mat. Our first forward fold, soft knees, heavy upper body. Head hangs. Feel the movement of your breathing here, head below heart. And then from right there, let's just bend the knees, squat down, and a few times just bend and re-straighten the legs to some degree. No forcing, no cranking. Okay. The next time you start to straighten your legs, let's rise. Go ahead and come up to stand. And just take a moment, upright, standing. There we go. Okay, let's make our way into some movement here from the top of our mat. Find a little bit of a vinyasa together just to sync things up. Take a moment in mountain pose. I want you to feel the floor beneath your feet. Let's lift the toes, spread them, and then just lower them back down. Okay, and then from right there, just a little shrug of the shoulders, really lengthen up tall. Take that in. Feel like you're reaching into the space above your head. You know the ceiling is further away, but lengthen up just like as if you could just about touch your head to the ceiling. Like this internal kind of reaching in length through the neck there. All right, let's raise those arms, reach up. Take your forward fold and then lengthen halfway up. Really let that be halfway. I think we sometimes shorten that. Let's rise, come all the way up, half vinyasa, hands to heart. We're gonna do that again. So a breath will reach up. You're folding forward. Halfway lift, 90 degrees up, and then fold it back in. Let's go ahead and step back to plank here now. Find your plank, take a moment in it. The shoulders, maybe sink in, push away to really find that. And then let's slowly come all the way to the floor. Nice, slow, controlled descent. All the way down. Good. We find cobra, just normal little cobra pose here. And we push it back, downward facing dog. From dog, let's glance at the hands. Go ahead and walk in, and I want you to take as many steps as possible. Like, don't skip any of your mat. Touch all of it. All the steps. Take a long stroll. Then you get there to the top. We'll bend the knees. We'll come up into chair, hands at heart. Sitting back into it. Let's take a little twist here. Twist to your right, sweeping the right arm back, and then glance over that shoulder. Let's come back in. Forward fold, clear that away. And then back into chair. Take that twist to the left. You're reaching the arm back. You're following with your eyes. And then just right back in to fold. Let's come up all the way into standing. Okay, let's stand on the right leg and hug the left knee in. You can be by a wall for more support here. Give that left knee a good squeeze. Drop the chin a little bit. Yes, take this same twist that you just did in chair. So hold that knee with your opposite hand and reach back. Now, can you also turn the head and glance? Where we look definitely affects our balance, yeah? Let's come on out and set that down. Inhale, the arms reach up, fold it forward. We're gonna lengthen here halfway. And then as you fold, go ahead and step that left foot back. Reach up, high crescent here. Good. We're gonna take a twist over the right knee. Lay the body forward, barely touch the front leg. A lot of times when we do this in our yoga practice, right, we're leaning into that, nothing wrong with that, but I just want you here to develop a different quality. Can you just barely touch or even hover away from the knee right there? Okay, let's rise, get out of that. We're going forward here, warrior three. So lift off that back leg, find your warrior three balance, take up space, feel like you're flying. And then simply bring that up into standing mountain pose. We'll do all that on the other side. I'm standing on my left leg now. I'm gonna hug my right knee in and take a moment here. Strong through the standing leg and the standing bum. Okay, we're taking our twist. So I'm holding opposite. This is my left hand's gonna hold my right knee and I'm reaching back. And then bit by bit, can you turn your head? it falls apart, just put it back together. We're gonna come back in here. We'll step back, high crescent lunge. Take a moment, steady there in the feet, high crescent. We're taking our twist. Same thing here as you lay forward. Just barely softly touch the knee or even hover above it. Take a breath. Yes. And we rise out of it. Let's go. Forward. There's your warrior three. Take a moment. Okay. We bring it back in, top of the mat, standing on both feet. There we go. A breath. Let's raise those arms now, folding forward. We're going to step right to dog pose. And we'll take a few goddess vinyasas just to get some movement going, some energy flowing. So looking forward, either step or hop the feet wide, leapfrog. We reach up. Pull this down low through goddess. And then place your hands, gently step to dog. We're going to do that 2 more times here. So again, step or hop wide. Reach it up. Pull it back down. Nice deep squat-like position. There it is, to dog. And one last time. Reach it up. And pull it down. Back through to dog. Okay. Now, let's raise our right leg high. Take a moment there if you want to stretch it out, 3-legged dog. We're coming up. We'll meet in warrior 2. Let's find it. A moment right there. Yes. Fantastic. Let's reverse our warrior. Reach back. Let this be easy. And then coming forward, side angle. Let's come back up through center. Find eagle arms, intertwine, or bear hug. Humble warrior. Let's dive in. A little deeper here than side angle provides. Now, we're going to unravel our arms. Use your hands. Let's walk it back. Sneak over here into Skandasana. It's the back leg that I've come to. This can be quite moderate. You can lift up, okay? Or you can drop in further. See if bringing the hands away from the mat is an option. Can you find a bit of rebound here, a bit of rise? Use your hands, or not, and come up right back out. There's your warrior 2. Okay, let's bring it to the floor. Out we go, downward dog. Couple breaths there. Clear it away. We're doing the other side. Left leg, let's raise it high. 3-legged dog, reach it. We'll come up. Let's find warrior 2 here together. Take a moment, feel your whole body in that shape, and then reach it back, reverse it. And flowing forward, out, overhead, long line, hand to heel. We come back up. Okay, eagle arms, intertwine them, and dive into humble warrior here over the front leg. Feel the strong foundation of your legs and feet. All right, we're gonna unravel the arms, take a little walk, a little transition to the back leg, Skandasana here. Skandasana, like any other pose, can look a lot of different ways. Find your signature alignment in this one here. See if the hands can come off the mat. The answer could be no, yes or no. Find a little lift if you can. And then with or without the help of the hands, we come out, warrior 2. There we go. A little detour this side, straighten the front leg. Let's turn in and just face here, wide-legged, forward fold. Let's bring the hands behind our back. So catch your elbows or fist bump. Drop the chin slightly. And then I want you to just turn your head until it stops and pause. We'll come back through center, rotate, head turns, shoulders square. Notice here the stretch you may feel. Let's do this again, just each side. And then back to center. Connect with the feet there on the mat as we hinge and fold it all the way in now, dropping. All the way until you get there, and if you want to release those arms into the fold, of course you can. Feel the weight of the upper body, head below heart. Let's shift our weight just slightly forward, just a little bit less weight in the heels. And then we'll start to rise. Take your time. We're coming out of that deep fold. Back up through to standing. And let's bring it back in. Okay. From right there, we're just going to step in, and we are going to take just a nice standalone, steady balance in tree pose. We haven't done tree pose in quite a bit. So let's do that. Stand on your right leg. Bring your left foot. Let's do this a couple ways here. So standing on your right leg. The left foot, I want you to start down at your ankle, where we have like the heel on our ankle, and then you know how the toes are on the floor. I want you to do that. And then I want you to slide your foot actively up your leg until it stops. Where does it stop at? So just an active entrance into tree pose. Okay, and then if you want to stay there or make any adjustments at all, go ahead and do that with your hand, right? We're just so used to using the hand to kind of pull that in. So then if you want or need, fine tune it. Take a moment here, just bear witness, balancing on one leg. A bit of stillness. Let's reach those arms up overhead if you haven't already. And release it. Release the arms, release the leg. Other side, same kind of entrance here to start us off. Just a little bit different of a quality here to develop. So we're going to start down low, like an elevator, riding it to the top floor. Pull, slide that foot up, up, up. Notice what tries to get in and get involved with that. Just notice where it lands, okay? Make any adjustments you want, higher or lower, for your tree pose. Raise those arms overhead if you haven't already, reaching tallest version of you on one leg. And lower the arms, release tree, shake it out, walk it out. Okay, let's make our way back into the floor here, finishing as we began. So we'll take the long route through a vinyasa. Come on in, a mountain pose. We raise those arms, folding forward. Lengthen up halfway, and then fold all the way. Let's step back, plank pose. Make your way to the floor, however you get there, finding cobra or up dog, and then back to child's pose, sinking in. Let us rise. Coming back through tabletop now to move the spine. Cat-cow pose, moving all the ways. Let this be yours. And from right there, we transition right into our seat. We're going to sit on our block for butterfly bound angle pose, just a propped up version here. So soles of the feet in, nice and tall there. Take a little lean to. Slowing it down, Smoothing it out. Let's go ahead here, rise. Bring this back in, and let's bring the feet in close. I want you to feel or find this kind of supported squat position. So maybe you stack a couple of blocks together for this, but see here if you can get the knees in nice and close. Maybe you give a slight squeeze to that to really draw up tall through your spine, and then just dropping the chin. Let's, with the right hand, just a right arm, kind of wrap around and hug the right knee. Left arm kind of reaches open. Take a breath and release that. So switching it out. Okay, hugging the knee. Left arm hugs left knee. Right arm reaches back. A little bit on the diagonal here to open. And we'll release that. Okay, let's come on down off of that yoga block here. Setting that aside, taking the legs long out in front of you. Good strong flex on the feet. Sitting nice and tall, palms press into the mat through that staff pose. We are going to bend the knees, arms scoop under to give yourself a squeeze, drawing yourself closer in towards the thighs. From there we come out. Let's bring this all the way down. Hug the knees, give yourself a good squeeze. Feel the contact with the floor, a little shift and sway, rocking side to side. Now, let's go ahead and take those arms, legs into the air, of course. We want to circle out the hands and feet. Slowly, thoroughly, and then a bit more vigorously. We are going to reach down for the feet and bring them in to the shape of butterfly. Do you see that? So feet are going to connect, and I'm going to pull them towards me slightly. A little tug in. Maybe lift the head, shoulders like you're going to round in towards it. Let's release the head back to the mat. We can take those feet apart slightly into happy baby. A little rock, a little sway. And we release it down. Butterfly, down there, feet connect. Push down, lift up like you're doing a bridge pose in the shape of butterfly to resettle into the floor. Let it all go. Take a moment to feel the feeling of being still, except for the movement of your breathing. Continue out the legs on down the mat there, rest of the way. Let's reach those arms overhead. Nice long full body stretch here as we reawaken. Sense of completeness, feel it settled in. From there, let's slowly start to move a bit there, turning to one side. Take your time. Easing from the depths of that floor back into your day. Thank you so much for starting the day with me or ending the day with me, wherever you're at in that being calm and strong.